I'm just gonna whisper you the difficulty.
Okay.
Would it be
I will assist.
Would it be a cryptology or a tech use test?
It'd be
Either
both,
one.
actually.
Either I have both, and they're both really good. So
I might be going overkill, but considering what's going on, yeah, it makes sense for this.
that's a lot, but luckily I reduce it by 10 on both accounts. So that
Stuff will be getting harder, yo.
and
I will do.
negative that.
I can attempt to do so as well.
I'm gonna bump. If he can help me with the cryptology and help me pass it, I will bump up the tech use.
Okay. What's my negative?
Okay, because it's also your roll, then I might as initially it's minus 60.
Minus 60.
Yes.
And I'm rolling it at flat. Oh, wow. I will spend a fate point.
Then I will also spend a fate point.
Okay, so they pass. What do they learn?
Wow.
A 99. Jeez.
At least it wasn't 100.
So what it clears is that there is indeed no life form, there are no human life forms, and to your great surprise, you detect that the defense platform is indeed operational, and you are detecting a steady rise of energy in it.
What kind of energy?
Well,
Locking on. That's what it's
Yeah.
doing. We're being targeted.
and yeah, immediately like whoever from the crew, the energy ratings of the defense platform are going up. Their weapons are preparing,
I see.
are charging.
Captain.
Captain
Captain.
took the words right out of my mouth. Though, pause. I wonder. Someone's targeting us on that platform. Would it be possible to... There is no weapon jinx big enough to take out all the weapons on a defense platform?
Yep, I'm saying no.
Yeah, that would
What
be
was I
kind of
saying?
shitty.
An
What was
alpha plus, maybe?
Or a very large, somehow ship-mounted, what's it called?
Cyberstone.
Weapon. But yeah, no.
It's
Oh,
a
well,
massive
like we're gonna
orbital
use-
defense platform. One psyker cannot disable. Because otherwise it would be complete shit.
We have, well, actually, no. We're one ship. That's too big. Even our disruption macro cannons wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
besides
to...
considering what's going on with it and who's operating it, yeah, that's not happening.
Would it be, and I'm asking this out of character before Zenith speaks, would it be possible to get a smaller vessel on board the defense platform?
A small vessel would be shot down. What's going...
Do we have drop pods? Or drop
Dro-
pods, boarding torpedoes?
That's
We
what we
should.
need. Yes.
Of course we have boarding torpedoes.
This is a light
Or a
cruiser. We should have torpedo tubes. At least I would put them on, because we need to be able to do things at range. Lancers are too close.
If we
So
could
yes.
somehow procure a shark, we could have something small that we could maneuver and dodge any attacks against us. I think it's called a shark. Hold on.
May can also teleport, but what I'm getting at is, do we want to bring some of our men along, or do we just want to go in really teeny tiny?
Yep,
Like
sure.
just the cadre. Please know what.
Please don't teleport. I did not enjoy the last time.
Pfft. So, first question, are we bringing anyone with us, or are we just going as the cadre?
The away team.
I'm just gonna say, this discussion doesn't happen in slow motion stop time.
Oh, this is... I'm
well,
asking
I mean,
all of this out of character before we even get into it in character. I like to know what to say before I say it. and then have to deal with a bunch of argument.
I don't know what's going to happen there.
Jesus Christ, no.
What was the question? I sort of got distracted by,
I was asking,
killing.
do you guys think we should bring reinforcements or just go in ourselves? Then again, we also...
Out of character,
at
my
least have
suggestion
reinforcements
is
ready.
yeah, have reinforcements ready and a secondary torpedo.
On the other hand, you are saying out of character, but on the other hand, you would
In
still
character,
need to
Captain,
say in
please.
character what to say.
Well,
In
we're
character,
definitely going,
Xanthus
so we
is-
can have the discussion on the way to the tubes.
In character, Xanthus isn't asking, he's telling. That's why I want to ask. Out of character. But yes, Captain, prepare the torpedo tubes. The rest of you, cadre, with me. We're getting on board that defense platform. Someone is about to fire on us, and I
I
want to
should
know
have gotten
why.
haywire weapons. I should have gotten haywire weapons.
And on that note, Colonel Kenneth, prepare your men. I want reinforcements ready in a second tube in case they are required.
To protect the ship, after we leave, it should go to the extent of torpedo range.
Other than that, I want the primary torpedo tube prepared now.
Understood. Man, move out. Go, go, go. And like obviously everybody turns into beehive of activity as torpedoes are being blessed. Entire like procedure of loading is being blessed by tech fees and people are loading. And canonically it doesn't specify, but it's a massive defense platform, so it has a variety of weapons as far as you. Okay, and as you're like proceeding through the comms, you can hear platform is firing, defensive maneuvers, and there's like as like ship makes a sharp turn, and there's this screeching sound as like the energy lands or something like that, because you don't see it because you're going into torpedo boats, like screeches through the plating and shield. Or rather more like, no wait, it was bounce of the shield, but yeah, there's like sound. And as you are loading through communications, Inquisitor,
Oh,
we are
that's
detecting...
a fair point.
Oh, there might be something more. We are detecting... They are dropping in and out. Possible contact hiding behind a defense platform. Are we still proceeding with the launch?
Yes, proceed. And define hiding behind it. You mean another ship?
It has the properties of a vessel, but the signal is... it's... camouflaging is signal.
Camouflage?
I don't know if they have it, but if so, I'm camouflaging shit. Homebrewing shit. Can I have gotten him some? I don't know, Demko, did you remember?
I didn't remember that they were a thing until what's it called? We were before it occurred to me that considering where this is, this might be Dark Mechanicus stuff and shit. That's right. Haywire is a thing. In fairness, it's not something that would be weird for him to have. In fact, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's what I
making
wanted
sure
to
that
ask. If you truthfully can answer and say that yes.
I mean, grenades themselves.
Sigmund would remember about that.
Yeah.
That can be useful.
Yes, they are. Grenades themselves are pretty standard. The grenades themselves are a pretty standard weapon for the Mechanicus because it's good at fighting tech heretics.
Right.
Okay. As you proceed and the tubes are launched, and I don't know if that's it, but I like to imagine that there is some way you can see on the outside, even though there are like, means of insertion, but you can have some means of knowing what the hell is going on. Or even if not, as you're like being shot into tube and shot of the ship, we like pan out from the sailing torpedo, and then we look at the defense platform, and behind it there is like a movement in the space, and what?
Oh, continue.
Proceed. And you see, we see as suddenly something that was, well, more or less invisible, starts dropping its optical camouflage, and we see two fast approaching, unfolding vessels. I don't have proper words to describe, but imagine a vessel that's like, when it goes off from invisibility, it like unfolds itself to like attack formation, attack form. And fuck, once more I don't have proper words to describe it. But if anybody were to look at it and have proper skills, he would very quickly recognize that these vessels are not big, probably slightly smaller, like smaller than light cruiser. But obviously they do not look like a human vessel.
So what kind of check would it be to recognize this stuff? Xenos then?
Forbidden Xenos.
Ooh.
Do your thing.
You're up, Joe.
Can't find the table.
And I take no bonuses if it's Eldar tech.
It's not.
Wow, I beat him. You rolled a 91 and I rolled 28.
Yeah,
Sweet.
my relatively don't.
It's not an Eldar tech.
Hmm.
Well,
Still,
even at a negative 60, we both know what it is. So, what
Yeah.
do?
So as they like ignore the tube and like sail past it and like approach, charge up their weapons, you can hear the people inside the tube as they approach the defense platform. And obviously the tube starts slightly to shake as closer defense countermeasures are deployed, you know, like whatever small scale armaments that could be deployed to counter boarding. But for the cinematic purposes, let's say that you are not getting shot down, and you manage, like with slight turbulence, you manage to pull in. And then we cut back to the ships as they unfold through the comms. You can hear Captain going, "Crap, we have 2 contacts preparing to engage," and oh, might of the Emperor, skull-faced menace. And yeah, with those rolls, you know that this is not really. I might be using some homebrew, or rather not homebrew, but I didn't check the ship's specifics. Like I didn't Google what kind of ships they have, so I might like went with cool idea in my head description and homebrewed it. But the general aesthetics, feeling, and design, with all of those rolls, you are pretty sure we are facing Necron.
Captain, fall back immediately.
But sir, what about you? Imagine what about you, and then you probably shout, "Fall back!"
Like, that was not a request. That was an order.
Proceeding, and then like we see after like slowly getting off the tube inside, we see Imperial cruiser avoiding avoiding the initial like shot from the first ship at its like plasma weaponry probably, or one of their usual energy Necron weapons, like is deployed, but the second one manages to score a hit and even like punch through a void shield, and like through like comms, like here for a moment, we hear it stabilizing. Warp drive, jump immediately. And like, yes sir. Then like probably like shouting in the background as the like comes slightly jumble, so you can hear, even though you're not supposed to hear like somebody screaming like put the fire out, like close this section, etc. Like, you know, the general feeling, and then they like jump away. Let me see if they would be able to. Yeah. Obviously for now you do not know, and then like communication ceases because they are out of range. And then quiet falls upon you.
Well, now this mission just became do or die. We'll either take this platform, or we're going to die on it. With that being said, if we need to retreat, Mayak, you can open a portal to the planet below, can you not? Oh, he failed a willpower roll. This is never going to be good. That's never a good sign.
John and his willpower rolls.
Yeah, they always bring something nice.
This probably means he's going to snark at me or something.
Yeah, that's why I went XD. I was laughing so hard when when Demko wrote, and Necrons like ignore shit, and I'm like, wow, does he know shit?
I've used them. I've used them before. The party had a hell of a time.
Or rather, he thinks on the same wavelengths as me, that I prepared the Necrons for this.
I might have made them too hard. I don't know. We'll see.
I knew it. Don't worry. I only mean to use the portal if it seems that we're going to be overrun. So, Zhao, as long as we don't seem to be getting overrun, you don't have to go through the portal.
Does Zhao respond?
I'm looking for this.
Nice. I feel as though I should tell you two to play nice, but that wouldn't be as fun. Or am I going to have to get you two to kiss and make up?
Kiss.
Something I'm sure Ignacia would love to see.
Yeah, as we cut back, as the ship is going through the warp, it's everything, and then Ignacia like trying to tend to wounds of the few of the guys that got injured by the hit. She like sneezes. Huh. It means that is my... Well, Hadra is still alive. She doesn't say that, but she sneezes, and then we cut back in to Hadra itself. Yeah, so as you hit in, it's pretty clear to you that you obviously made a lot of noise, and like Necrons controlling this platform and being able to operate it. Not that we are here, but so far the weapons on the outside cease to fire, and nothing's firing at you in the immediate vicinity. You've so far, because it's a big platform, so far you do not hear any sound, any movement. It's eerily quiet, only the sound of working machinery disrupts the silence. It makes like a creepy thing, but because obviously they know you are here. But so far nobody's coming. Or rather, nothing's coming, considering that Necrons are, well, soulless monsters.
Sigmund, can you somehow sense if these tech abominations are coming?
Out of character, no, he can't.
Unfortunate. I'm assuming he'll say no. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Actually, he could have said that in character and out of character. There's just no way.
All right. Then between you and Zhao, would either of you happen to know where the control room is?
Yeah, probably. Hold on, I'll roll con. Where would it be? Probably a bonus to that. Yeah, even especially with a bonus.
Yeah, going
Yeah, I
by
know.
the schematics and how those platforms can be usually created, you can plan out the way where you can follow the trail where the command control room is. Although you can give me a routine +10 logic check.
Everyone or just him?
For now, Sigmund, because combining that roll and information you got with logic,
enough.
albeit you probably need to remember, I'm saying that mostly to player, that when you learned about Ormiana or how the defense platform works, Sauron tried to make it work with his tech priest and he didn't succeed. So that might be a case that Necrons with their tech bullshit were able to activate the platform and, well, taking it over and using it for yourself might be, well, improbable or impossible. There's a chance like that, but... Or rather, mechanically speaking, I can say taking over defense platform will not be a matter of a single tech use check. Even with -60.
Yeah.
Because fluff-wise, I'm saying that Necrons are Necrons. You can be the best tech priest ever, but they have their own brand of bullshit.
Well, the good news is if it's alien bullshit, if it's alien stuff or aliens doing stuff to non-alien stuff, I can just destroy it and not feel bad about it. So
Indeed, you can.
Well, it's tainted. Fuck it. Shut it down.
Please don't fuck the defense platform while we're on it. Oh, I guess we could just destroy it and
If we don't
jump
have
off.
to, I won't.
Okay, so I might ask another question. Before asking if you will be going by stealth and trying to get a drop-off on patrol or not, before that, I'm gonna ask a different question. Because obviously, at some point before any sort of combat, you will be able to find access point. I'm gonna pass for a minute before.
It's loud.
Holy shit.
What was
I must
that?
have-
We understand,
I didn't
we know, I just had to like pass because it was like loud. If there's any, there will be some kind of like possible connection point to use or terminal. From there you could maybe get more information, and if you would like to use it, then go ahead.
It's a terminal on this ship or on the platform?
Defense platform.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that, doing that when
Although
we get
I'm gonna say initially it will turn out, because to not make it too easy, obviously it seems like because the Necrons infected network, so to crack it and get something more, first it would also require a security check. Is there
I
a
have security.
skill? Okay, and it would be, let me check something.
Okay. My security is +20.
Okay, and the difficulty would be difficult, yeah, -10.
Well, I won't roll it until I get there. Or did you want me to roll it now?
First make a -10 security, like difficulty.
Okay. -10. That means that it is +10 for me. Yep. Oh, sorry, wrong one. It would have been the same thing. They're both 80, so. But I can roll it again if you want.
And then as you, I mean, okay, because this is like two-parter firewall, they had time to prepare.
Plus 20.
Defenses. So another roll with -10. Or rather, you know what, because this is like second firewall with minus 20, but you
actually,
still have it in the bag.
Sorry, I only have a subtracted degree of success from that. I don't have unnatural intelligence.
Okay.
You sure do have cortex implant.
I thought that was just a +10.
No, that gives you unnatural intelligence.
Oh, okay, then in that case,
And gives
leave
you a
the
plus
3 for
10.
1. Okay. So
And
I guess
if
this
you
is
have
plus 20
machine
then.
empathy, then that's another plus
I don't
20.
have machine empathy,
How
so
can you not?
I didn't see it on the list. There you go.
Okay, the second roll would
Even
be
better.
with minus 20 difficulty.
Do you
but
have
it's still
binary
fine.
chatter?
Well, if it's with Matt, I know you said it was with minus 20. It would still be at overall plus 10 for me because of the stuff
Yeah.
that Gabriel said I have.
Just wanted
So,
to make
yeah.
sure.
Yep.
And even like my question, I cannot simply answer because like I said terminal, so it's like,
Mhm.
is it connecting
fine.
to the machine itself? I don't know. I don't know that much about technology, technobabble stuff. Okay, you bypass their security measures. At first, for now, you can hear that there's like equivalent of a silent alarm going off, but there's no sound. And then you can give me how quickly you can get information. You can give me a tech roll. Flat.
Tech roll. Flat. For me, it's plus 20. Nope, plus 30. There you go. What did I roll? Jesus. 72. God.
I think it's still fine. Okay. Yeah. Before I go with what I thought you might get from this terminal, is there anything?
Click, Christ.
Is there anything specific?
Access to picked feeds, including what's it called? Any backlogged picked feeds. See if it's a long shot, and I'm almost certain it won't work. See if I can access the systems that control the weapons, things like that. See if I can find out where specifically they're at on the platform, if they're on the platform. Period. Try to lock them in, close, lock, and cut off the power that controls the bulkheads that I'm locking. Things like that.
Give me just a moment. Actually, it would be better. I will probably ask later if you'll be going point by point, because if you go like me with the entire thing, I will be like, yeah, I forgot the rest after first. Give me a moment.
Machine empathy gives what?
A machine empathy gives you a plus 10 to any bonus to instruct or program servitors, semi-sentient devices, data stores, cogitators, and similar systems, and gives you a plus 10 to common law, inquiry, and tech use when connected to a machine or data point.
In that case, I would have passed the common lore thing I did up there earlier, so I still have my fate point. Does it stack with the previous thing, like my
yes.
What's it called? So then I'm doing this shit at plus 40 then. Plus 10 or plus 20, you should say.
It's plus 10.
Plus 10, cool. So yeah, I'm doing everything at plus 40 then.